foot players here, some real front foot ball for the Cyclones.
A bit short on the blind side here, they have to look up for that.
You'd have to say this is probably their best opportunity presented thus far in the game, Beachy.
Yeah, correct. A bit of good work at the rugby by Wairarapa to slow that down, but Manawatu ball. Oh, and they're getting in Winiata's face early.
Yeah.
This is a great run here.
Oh, you cannot do that.
I think Alistair Payne is awarding a penalty try there.
I think
and he's pointing to the pocket.
Oh, no. Is he feeling his gluteus maximus, or is he... Oh.
Try time, is it going any further?
She is going to be lucky, and it looks like she is lucky there.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going for the letter of the law, there was no mitigating factors with that one. Yeah. Great shot, though. She won't be running down that channel anymore.
She definitely stopped the try. Oh, wow. Well, she didn't stop the try, but she stopped her from scoring the try. Yeah.
Great run by that Manawatu player. I think she's fended off about 3 or 4 players beforehand, so you had to do something to stop her. So yeah, this was Wairarapa just slipping off tackles there, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yep. They let they have. The Cyclones have exposed Wairarapa Bush on that right edge several times now. First couple of times that the Cyclones have let themselves down, actually, with some poor passing at the end. But yeah, that player there palmed off a couple of our Wairarapa Bush girls like they were sandflies until Jelly come in with the old. Do you think?
Winiata missed the conversion there, so the score is 7-5 to Wairarapa Bush.
Do you think that Alistair Payne was a bit lenient on that call because this is a friendly game, or the sakes of it, or do you think? Should we not go there?
Probably don't go there because you say there's no such thing as a friendly, is there? You'd know that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think Wairarapa Bush are lucky not to be one woman down there.
Yep. Bit of banter in the midfield there.
Yeah, but I suppose you've got to like the intent.
Oh, I love the intent.
When you've got to, you're protecting your line there, you're going to do whatever it takes.
You do whatever it takes. And look, if it was about 300 mils lower, heck a tackle. Heck a tackle.
And that could have been a try saver, but you've got to be careful with those.
Yep. There's reasons we have rules in place, and it's for the welfare of our players.
And I'm pretty sure this girl here played for Manawatu, Wanganui last week too.
Yeah. It's pretty light on the feet. Making for a close game now, 7-5 to Wairarapa Bush.
Good work by Walker there, getting up and closing
again,
down.
Options out that right side.
Wairarapa Bush are going to have to get around here.
Yep. Poking behind there from Winiata.
Out of the full.
I would have to say our Wairarapa Blackfern at 10 is winning the kick battle at the moment, Peachy.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. This is a bit of a reprieve here, Wairarapa Bush, just conceding points, and they haven't had the ball for about the last 5-10 minutes, or 5 minutes, sorry.
Yeah, so they'll be looking to capitalise on this opportunity. 25 metres out from the goal line. Line out, opting for the short line out. Seems to be the flavour of the week for the Wairarapa Bush skills.
Yeah, they used that a lot last week.
Yeah.
I suppose you get less people in there, you get a bit for manoeuvring around. I know you're a massive advocate of it.
Look, it just makes it so much simple for our simple people, our simple forwards.
Or you just get the people out you don't want in there. Knock on there by Wairarapa Bush.
Oh, lucky.
Oh.
Ref Payne suggesting it come off a Cyclone's hand. The Wairarapa Bush will get a second chance at it.
Was that off a pass, was it?
It was. It's an offload and a tackle, yeah.
Great line out by Wairarapa Bush. That's one thing that was been improved from last week.
Looks like the handiwork of Chris Senior line-out technique there. They got her up really well. Options out both sides. Got them evenly split. Evenly split, and there's no fullback back. Do you look at the little tapping behind there?
Oh, surely on the cards. I mean, Bex Marty's no mug, as we've seen.
Yep.
Wairarapa Bush have won their scrum there, which is good. It was 8 off the back again. Oh, and here we go, bit of space.
She has got
great
Paige
ball for Walker. Oh, you're not going to stop her from there.
Not stop her there.
She's got to get the ball down though. Great try, Wairarapa Bush.
Yep. I'll take that. That was good. Number 8. Who's our number 8 there, Peter Beach? She has managed to create some metres off the back of that scrum. Each scrum.
I'll just pull
she
it
had
up
a solid game last week too, by memory. Very solid game.
As I find my matchday program.
Matchday program. Thank you, Tony Hargood, for providing us with matchday programs. Not find it yourself. Number 8, Missy Williams, it looks like, for Wairarapa Bush.
That was a great carry. Blindside flanker stuck on the side of the scrum there. Was able to free. Was that straight to number 12, or did it go 9 to 12?
I've short memory issues, so I couldn't tell you, but Paige Walker had a beautiful gap there, and they were not going to stop her that close to the line.
That's true. The only man I know who's ever had a groin injury that's ended up with concussion.
It's a side effect. Have you not heard?
No. Maybe we can deep for that later. How this all happened. Great work there by Manawatu. What do you think BG's telling Bex Marnie there?
Keep up the good work, Bex.
I suppose it's the unsung heroes there, but great platform set by the Wairarapa Bush Type 5 at scrum time.
Yeah, no, they're doing the work. They're all contributing across the board. You know, like the backs only look good if the forwards are doing the hard yards, and they have been.
So let's see if we can catch this one, the full neat clog under that one. Yeah. Great take.
Good take from the neat clog.
Someone's going to get over that. There, she's a bit isolated.
Yeah,
and that'll be
looks
a turnover.
like the Cyclones have got it.
Yeah, no, great turnover there by Manawatu.
Yeah, great. Straight latched onto that ball, and good support play there too from the Cyclones.
Wairarapa Bush going to have to spread out a bit here. 1 or 2 lining up out to the right.
Salika going out right. This is where they've caused problems for Wairarapa Bush.
Oh, here's a another storming run, and exposed that right edge again, like you mentioned before.
Yep, they did. What was going through your head when you seen that one-on-one with Jelly at the back there, Beachy?
I was looking for one more.
She corrected the technique. She dropped it down a bit.
How Wairarapa Bush going to fix that one up?
Yeah, look, I think that they need to really look up and scan face numbers. Cyclones have had that big overlap time and time again, and to be honest, they probably could have created a couple more opportunities earlier in the game if they didn't let the ball slip to deck, Manawatu.
If anything, that's probably just more a communication thing too, isn't it? Making them spread out a bit more, or not committing as many to the ruck or to the close, tight stuff.
No, I think that's it, and that space is identified by those players out wide, so big emphasis on the wingers and the outside centres, identifying that they've got numbers and overlap and calling those players out, and then those players reacting, of course.
And if that's the program's correct, that's Kara Droll there from Manawatu, who's made 2 great runs through just straight up the middle, isn't it? And then feeding the outsides.
Yep. It's a close game here, only 2 points in it.
Yeah, 1 quarter gone.
18 minutes, yep.
We're playing quarters again?
No, looks like the ref's given us a little bit of time out while one of our Manawatu girls gets strapped.
Some running repairs.
Yep. Yep. Our same mate from last week, full of advice. Full of advice again today for the ref and the opposition. Wairarapa Bush for kickoff. Need to work hard to get this ball back.
Great takeoff. Great takeoff, sorry, great take.
Salika Winiata just dumming back in.
And penalty there. Wairarapa Bush is diving straight over the ball.
Yeah, it's not yours, Monique. It's Manawatu's ball. His arm's pointing the other way.
And Manawatu look to tap and go here.
No, I think no. Yeah, a mature head there. She'll opt to take the ball over the touchline and get an extra few metres. Looks as though she's wearing the shorts of the Kia Toa Rugby Club over in...
Yeah, I was about to say that, or either the Sky Blue or Varsity. I can't tell, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'll do some searching for that.
Two quite strong women's teams over in the Manawatu comp. Obviously, Manawatu has a women's grade of rugby, which is advantageous for the region.
Yeah, and so Kia Toa Club has got a team, so does Varsity.
Yep.
And Bush.
Bush, yes, that's right. And that's where we've been lucky enough to get the services of Van Vliet and Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Yeah.
And Amik recently appointed as a PE teacher at Kuranui College.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we've brought that up yet.
Yep.
So it's good to have someone like her bring some experience to the region.
It's good that they've finally got a decent PE teacher there at Kuranui College, eh, Beachy?
Yeah, God, yeah. Geez, get rid of me.
Yep. Some handling errors in the midfield there for Manawatu, so Wairarapa Bush will regain the ball.
Some props to Wairarapa Bush there. We talked about shutting down that right edge of Manawatu. They're getting really fast off the line there and actually shutting that down quite quickly there and showing some great intent.
Getting some feedback for Uncle Toy. We'll pass that message on. Yep, we can definitely hear him. We were going to call him up into the commentary box early in the piece. I'd say he'd have some good yarns, wouldn't he?
Yeah, we gave us some good advice pre-game as well.
He did. Yep, he did. He corrected he corrected us on the pronunciation of his two daughters' names and his niece.
What a Bush
Too scared to say them now in case I pronounce them wrong and get a clip around the ear.
Darian Walker.
That's it.
And great run by Paige there. Flanker's got to get onto that there. Manawatu. Great turnover there.
It was.
And have a go. Here we go.
Optics go quick. She's got some wheels. This one, doesn't she?
Tackle there.
Yep. We now had a bridge over. There's an overlap out left here for Manawatu.
Wairarapa Bush going to have to scramble here. Bit more settled. Great work shutting that down by Wairarapa Bush, and they got back in the line nicely. This blindside's going to have to step up there. They're not at the... Oh, great!
Missy Williams causing...
What's wrong with that, Alistair Payne?
He's calling it not rolling away. I think.
Okay. So the counter ruck was fine. That was great counter ruck there.
Clean, just not rolling away on the deck. Wairarapa Bush. She'll peel off an extra 20 or 30 metres here. Another great opportunity for Manawatu.
And 20 minutes gone. I don't know if we're playing quarters this week.
Doesn't look like we... Yes, we are. Yes, we are playing quarters, Beachy. Now, while we're at it, I've got to give a shout out to our Wairarapa Bush ball boys. I only know two of the three names, sorry, so I'm going to have to apologise for that. But we've got Tommy and Levi Yee there. Two very passionate young men from the Carterton Rugby Club. Actually, and the third one is the son of Scott Cottier, I believe. He also is from the Carterton Rugby Club. Very passionate boys. Been ball boying Wairarapa Bush games for this whole Heartland season. Luckily have kids like that.
It's awesome to see, isn't it?
It is.
Who's Bush playing? West Coast.
Wairarapa Bush is playing West Coast. Yep.
West Coast. It's also good to see the West Coast team here watching the curtain raiser per se.
Yep.
We're going to call, we'll call it that. It's a bit later of a kick-off due to COVID restrictions and things like that.
Here nice and early, just to get a feel for the pitch. I guess this is quite this playing surface is quite a new experience for a lot of rugby players, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I've played on turf in Auckland and overseas, and I remember just playing the final against you last year, and it's just a completely different kettle of fish when you get on there, how fast the game is.
Yeah, the ball bounces awkward directions. You don't have the you don't have the old mud, the mud patches through the pitch. It's it is different. Evens it up for a lot of teams too,
Well, that's it. If you're looking at what we've just seen that first 20 minutes, what would you say would be your main focus for the Wairarapa Bush there in the huddle at the moment?
I think they've got to do something about that defence out wide. It's a few through communication, get in the numbers there, and then they've probably just got to get up fast and in their face. If you look at the Manawatu team, they're setting up forward pods out wide time and time again. Lots of numbers out there. I think we've just got to react to that better yourself.
I was on that, or you talking about the defence. I think on attack, we've just got to be quicker to get with that on that person with the ball. You're going to have to seal that off, because obviously Manawatu, some great technique there from these ladies, getting over the ball straight away.
Yeah, they've been devastating over that ball, actually. Very good. And so...
Manawatu would be happy with the way they started?
Oh, you'd think so. You would, yeah, you'd think so. But I mean, they'll be looking to improve each quarter, I think, and build on it.
That's it.
It's good to see them show up with more than 12 players, unlike the opposition last week. I mean, good sports for Whanganui showing up and still playing the game with great intent, and for the Wairarapa Bush team for topping them up. But, this is going to be more of a spectacle today. Two very evenly matched teams so far.
Yep.
Only 2 points in it.
Manawatu going for a full line out here. Oh, great contesting there by
Straight
Wairarapa
down.
Bush.
They've managed to hold on to the ball.
Alistair Payne calling advantage.
Ball
Just saying that
handling
Wairarapa Bush. Oh,
advantage.
great hands there.
She's had a great game. This girl.
She's busy coming off her wing, isn't she?
Yep, she is. Light on her feet. Winiata calling for it out right.
Oh, he's
Oh,
13
same
again. Yeah.
Oh,
She might just go to the corner here. And try time. You're going to have to figure a way to shut her down.
yeah, they are going to, and they might.
That could be a 7 point there. Wairarapa Bush, they're just going to stroll around behind the post.
Very close to the posts. She's had a great. She's been a big threat every time she's touched the ball this game, hasn't she? That's the centre.
Yeah, correct.
Yep. Looks like an athlete.
Great stride on her.
Yep.
So if we're reading correctly, that is Kara Edrol.
He should have to be my pick in that Manawatu team thus far.
She's got height on her too. She's playing. Geez, the way she's running though, dangerous.
Yeah, oh, it sucks being the fullback when someone like that breaks the line.
Yeah,
yeah.
You're just hoping that they pass it before they get to you.
Yeah, normally I just lie down on the ground and hope they trip over me. Beachy works every now and again.
Just get your head out of it.
Oh.
Cheek to cheek.
Yep. 19-14. It's a 5-point ball game now. Wairarapa Bush needs to go to work, get the points, get some points back on the board.
That's correct, and it seems at the moment it's whoever's got the ball for that longer phase seems to be scoring. So I think it's about the first team to kind of stop that flow or that breakdown, that momentum will probably get in.
Yep. I think we're going to see a lot more points here today too.
Yeah, I don't think we'll stop yet. It's only been 20 minutes from 19-14.
Yeah, 35 points scored through the game.
Great maths.
33 actually, terrible maths.
Wairarapa. Oh, Manawatu and take that. Now she put her foot to that. Winiata there, directing play at first 5. Oh,
it's more gaps in the midfield.
Jelly coming across, all around the laces there.
Yep.
Oh, great offload.
Offload on, and the Manawatu look to have great numbers and support here.
Bit of inside-outside there. It must have to tackle out to touch there. Chris Jeffries has kept his flag down.
Look at the numbers out left here. Two passes, and it's going to be some uneven football.
Go on now, they've decided to carry out the middle.
Manawatu making some real inroads there.
Great ball by the halfback there off the deck.
Wairarapa Bush has numbers there to take them this time.
Darting back in. If they keep working left here, Wairarapa Bush could be in some trouble.
And they are. Here we go. Options.
And great draw and pass there.
Going to finish it.
Oh, watch the head. Oh. But great try. 1-2. I hope Jelly hasn't hurt herself there. She's a bit of a limp on.
She had a player outside her. She needed to score those points. She would have got a...
Decided to take it herself. Good work by number 9 for Wairarapa Bush there covering.
Great telling off if she didn't get the try there, that's for sure.
Chris Senior and Scott Collins both running on to have a check for the troops behind the posts.
Yeah, they've got to do something in those outside quarters to stop those line breaks.
Yeah, and I think Manawatu have made it quite clear now that they're here. Well, not saying they're not here to play, but if it's any mistakes or anything like that, they're going to be quick to scoop on them.
Yeah, yep. You know, with points comes confidence too. So as they score more points, going to be less afraid to chance their arm and throw that ball out wide. So Wairarapa Bush really needing to figure something out there.
Correct. And a big thank you to Henry Wilson, who's just provided the matchday programs for us.
Big bottle would be nice too, thank you, Henry, but we won't hold it against you. It is early in the day.
You trader, have fun, Christchurch.
Henry Wilson starting hooker for Wairarapa Bush and a good Marist man. Looking to leave you guys though.
Yeah, he's heading down to Christchurch with his partner, Bailey, apparently. But Tony Beach said he's going to get out the credit card and fly Henry back every weekend.
Every weekend?
Yeah.
Yep. He'd probably be one of the only players you'd want to do that for in your team, to be fair.
True.
Or James Goodger.
Jordan McDowell.
Low kick-off there, taken by Manawatu. Numbers retaining that ball.
No, they're short out right again. Wairarapa Bush, they're going to have to scramble here.
They are. opting to take it herself. They've managed to just hold on to the fly half.
Gonna have to put her down.
Or have they?
Oh, great counter right there. Wairarapa been starved of some possession for the last 4-5 minutes.
Yep. Need to get that ball back, eh? Need to get that ball back.
Conditions will be in the favour of the team. There probably shouldn't be many drop passes today.
Some good front foot ball there from Manawatu. Looking, here we go.
Here's the 13 again. Oh, and just palms off.
It's that same player.
Players inside and out.
Yeah.
And try time Manawatu.
Very selfless rugby from her, assessing her options and looking for the inside pass. And the way that she's been running.
If you look at that in here, we get the ball in 2 hands. Perfect.
Yeah.
Maybe telegraphed it, projected a little bit there, but she's just cutting up the Wairarapa midfield at the moment.
Yep, she is. I think Christina might need to pull a wig on and go out there and play outside centres, maybe. They're going good. They're going very good.
Well, I think Wairarapa just need to focus on them, maybe just 2-person.
Yep.
You know, talk about that, 1 low, 1 high.
Yep. Just getting that ball back. I mean, Wairarapa have been good with the ball in hand. And they've capitalised on the opportunities in the opposition's half as well. So, I mean, although there is now 17 points difference, I think the game is still a very close one. It's only been in this last 10 minutes, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, every time Wairarapa had the ball, they've scored. But as I said, they've just been starved of possession there. So this kickoff's an important one now.
Yeah, get that ball back.
You wouldn't want to concede one more.
Yep, go to work. And I can see Caleb Agnew-Jones, good Wairarapa boy there with Tero's training t-shirt on, obviously helping out the girls. I believe he's an RDO for Manawatu.
Oh, brilliant. Kick-off. Need a break here. Wairarapa. Oh, here we go. Knock on.
And they have the ball back, and they're in the Manawatu half. Now it's time to go to work, isn't it, Beachy?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, this is your chance for position, so don't be giving up easily here.
Yep.
You're not saying you're trying to look to score off the first phase, but you want to be patient.
No, and just hold the ball and keep playing in that half.
That's it.
And it's a mental game somewhat. They've leaked 3 tries. Wairarapa are able to make the most of having this ball and this opportunity.
Number 8 may look down the blind side here again. Great peel. Oh, no, got to win the ball first. Ball at the back.
Ball's out. They're looking to go.
Missy Williams are taking off.
She's set up for a little stab in the back. No.
Great carry by Paige Walker. She gets over the advantage line every time, isn't she? She's a guaranteed meter eater.
Yep. Meter eater.
And Wairarapa going to get over there. It could be a turnover. Oh,
they're going to need to be quicker.
Advantage being played for offside.
So they'll be looking to go quick here.
Offside at the line. Yeah, next one's gone quickly. And she's given a lot of room to run here.
Some good support there from Wairarapa. Need to keep retaining that ball. They're
Someone's
doing
going to
good.
need to get on number 8. She's isolated.
Yep. It is.
And not good clear out there, but great fast ball here for Wairarapa.
Yep. Manawatu very strong over that ball. They need to be more urgent. Monique Clogue, the carry.
She only knows one way.
Yeah, the big palm out.
So some quick ball here. Could be try time out wide. Great tackle and over the ball. Who was that for Manawatu? This could be a try saver. No, Wairarapa retain that.
Paige Walker takes the ball down. And just keep holding the ball. Wairarapa. There's options out wide.
Great skip ball. Here's the rabbit.
The rabbit.
We haven't mentioned her today.
Oh, go.
And great offload. Try time.
That was a beautiful try. I believe it was the first time we've seen the rabbit touch the ball. Inside pass to the number 8.
Considering the amount of times we mentioned her last week, she got injected herself into the game nicely there.
Yeah. She did. Very fleet-footed runner, is she?
That was about 20 phases there by Wairarapa.
It was good. It was great. I mean, it's exactly what we talked about, though, Beachy? It's a confidence, it's a mental thing. They've now reinstalled that belief into their team. Just got to go ahead and do it all over again.
Well, that's it. They get to retain, hopefully, off the kick-off, retain position, start making their way back down there.
I'll tell you what, for a big bottle at the gravel pit, she gets it.
Okay, you're on.
We're going to keep a running tally, and we're not going to fib to people and pretend we're talking about orange juice this week. Let's just be honest.
It's okay, Tavita, you're retired. You can enjoy yourself.
They might fire us.
Yeah, no, thanks for all the positive feedback from the viewers last week as well.
Tony Lyford, Brent Gear were coming for your positions.
Yeah. Tavita Isaac, Peter Beach Show, watch out.
Yeah.
That's it.
Does that mean you're going to retire as well, does it? Bex Marnie with a solid 2 points, bringing it to within 10 points.
I want to aspire to be like Tanner Isaac, still playing at 42.
Yeah. There can be only one. Manawatu, the kickoff. Another clean take.
How good is it as well when you score a try and you pretty much your first five is going to get that extra 2 points over just to keep the scoreboard ticking over?
Yeah.
Great take there by Van Fleet. Actual Dutch international as well, like her brother.
Yeah, so brother Johan is captain for the Heartland team. Handy family.
And his sister Deirdre as well, I think played for Wairarapa. I think she played in the game last year, Deirdre as well.
Got to make the tackle.
This has to be stopped here. Great work by 14.
Throws it over
loose
the top.
Pass. If Wairarapa can get on that. Oh, someone's over the ball here for Wairarapa.
Wairarapa's got it. They've managed to sneak that ball back. Great play.
Here we go.
Another opportunity.
Again. Danger girl. Paige Walker. You cannot let her get a head of steam.
Yeah, the Manawatu girls so quick over that ball, aren't they?
Oh, they're great technique with it.
So I think Wairarapa, that support player, needs to be on their shoulder as they take the contact.
Missy Williams has had a huge game carrying as well, hasn't she?
Absolute workhorse. Power load of work on defence and on tap. Paige Walker.
Just full back to B.
Oh, look at this.
And I bet on her. Oh, I'm surprised I would have backed her to go all the way there.
Is that another big bottle for Vita? Must be close.
Penalty from Alistair Payne. Surely tap and go here. Oh, taken all the way back.
Just tap and give it straight to Missy, the number 8. The way that she's been running on, he's taking it back a bit extra. And
someone's down from Manawatu. Wairarapa bush. That looks like...
Hope she's not hurt.
Yeah.
Is that Paige Walker, is it?
Hopefully there's nothing serious because Wairarapa bush will need her.
What a rampant run that she had. Hopefully she's all good.
But a good chance for these two to both get a breather too. It's been frantic.
Yeah. And look, I mean, that's one of my tricks. You make a break and you go and have a lie on the ground and just hold your foot while your lungs recover. Let's hope this is what she's doing. All the best.
Yeah.
Wash really back in the game now, eh? It's just tides have turned. It's flipped.
Yeah, there's a lot of momentum shifts in this one.
Yep. And let's hope that it does look like Paige. Let's hope that she's all good. Staff out there tending to her. Wairarapa Bush and Manawatu just gathering, debriefing, talking about the game and the options and what they need to do next.
So going into 8 minutes till half time, Wairarapa Bush, and Manawatu, what are you looking for in the next 8 minutes?
Oh mate, she's going to, if Wairarapa Bush, just hold that ball. Just hold that ball.
You'd want to be closing the gap. You'd want at least one more try, one more penalty on the board.
Yeah, look, way Bex Marnie's kicking. I'd probably take the point. She's up. That's great for Wairarapa Bush. She's bouncing around. She's probably doing that old trick, eh?
Is that BG
hold the legs.
Is that BG with the magic water?
It is BG with the magic water, eh? Hold the ankle, let the lungs recover. Up. Give your team a bit of time to breathe. What are we looking at? Are we looking at a tap and run, or are we going to go to the post?
I mean, you don't want to give it the commentator's curse, but it's guaranteed 3 points.
Yeah, and they're not. They're looking to tap.
And here we go.
Numbers lined up.
Fleet, someone needs to be on here because Manawatu really quick over this ball. Oh, storming run. Takes out two Manawatu defenders.
And our number 8 with the ball. Paige, she looks good and healthy now.
Going to roll over there.
Make the meters retention.
Oh, don't go right. Yeah, no, short out there. Great tackle there by Manawatu, and I say they're just so good over the ball at the moment. They're keeping right up. Was that turnover? Yeah, it is.
It is a turnover.
Here we go. Could be it.
Darian Walker.
Gets the ball by Monique Clark. This could be try time. Great defence there by Manawatu on the try line.
Defence.
And Alistair Payne's calling a knock on.
Scrum option.
Missy Williams off the back.
Why would you not? Or would you just go 2 up? Paige Walker running up, short ball off Marnie.
And say you don't want to give the old cliche of commentator's curse, but I think it's literally guaranteed at the moment.
Well, they've just got to concentrate on winning the scrum. You know, Manawatu had a tight head earlier in the game, and these are the ones that creep up and catch you by surprise.
Even looking on from last week, how good is it how all the rest of these players have stepped up from last week compared from Bex Marnie, who was kind of running most of things last week?
It's been very spread. we're seeing a mix of players really standing out today.
Yeah, I'm going to reset that scrum now. Wairarapa Bush have to get some solid foundation here.
They do need a solid foundation, and then they can really exploit their options.
I can see Lewis Bush on the sideline there licking his lips at scrum time. Loves it. Wairarapa Bush prop.
How many injuries do you think he's going to go down with today, Beachy?
For a big bottle, 7.
7, yeah. Yeah, I reckon safe.
Every 10 minutes?
Yeah. Look,
oh no.
Manawatu tight.
Oh, is that a get out of jail free card?
It is, and they need to win the scrum. Still 6 minutes to go in this half.
What's the breakdown here? Is this happening at the hooker not raking it, or...?
I am not a professional in the dark arts of scrummaging, Beachy.
Because you may just want to just tell us to put it under the hooker's foot. Look at the channel these days.
Tell Alistair to look the other way and just, chuck it straight back at the number 8.
A very honest province, Wairarapa Bush. Maybe in 2 hours. Here's a bit of scrum here, Wairarapa Bush.
Number 8.
And knock on.
No. She released from the back of the scrum to pick it up. At the same time, Manawatu got a shunt on, just a knock on. See some clinical set piece from Manawatu.
And what will Manawatu be looking to do here? Are they looking to kick or they run?
Oh, look, I think...
there's no one behind the base of scrum here, so it looks like it's run time. And if anything, you need to shut down that number 13. You need to get right up in her face.
Seldom do you see a team kick it straight from a set piece in this part of the field, though. You would normally see a number 8 or one of the midfields crash it.
That's true.
Creating opportunities. The left side looks handsome here.
And
and just do exactly what I said they wouldn't do. Boot it down.
Great counter-attacking here. See,
that's a
Jelly's
good
been replaced
kick.
at fullback here. She can link up with her other winger here. Oh, great drawn pass.
The rabbit.
Wairarapa Bush a quick great offload off the deck as well. This is great
good
work,
retention. They've got good numbers there.
Wairarapa Bush players lined up out to the right. Some great carries, Wairarapa Bush.
See, Manawatu is quite spread on defence. Wairarapa Bush honeypotting a bit closer to the ruck.
One thing I will give some credit for Wairarapa Bush for now as well, they're really flying into their rucks. There's the
stab in behind.
And is that going to hold up there? No, great kick by Bex Mane.
I'll tell you what, textbook on the boot. Textbook. And it looks like we've got a couple of substitutions out there. I can see Victoria Parr from Smack Jim Featherston out there in number 20. And like you said, we've got to change at the back too, don't we?
Yeah, so hopefully Jelly's okay. She was limping when they scored that last try.
I can see her from up here. She looks okay.
That's good. 4 minutes to go till half time here at Memorial Park.
See, Manawatu's opting for the short line outs too.
If Wairarapa Bush can put some pressure on here.
And
they've won that one.
Yeah.
That's great. Here we go.
Darian Walker.
And try time. Wairarapa Bush.
Clogue, how good. They needed that, Beachy. They really did.
That was massive. They've been camped down here for a long time now. And it's like we know what we're doing. We talk about that they had to score before half time.
It is. A great line out pressure. Darian, have I got the name right? Let's see Toy walking up here with a stick about to clip me. I'm pretty sure it's Darian. Collected that ball, pop up off her left shoulder. Monique Clogue from 10 o'clock Cookie Company. Some of the better pies in the province.
There's 3 things certain in this life: death, taxes, and Monique Clogue supporting the ball carrier for Wairarapa Bush.
Oh, good work. That's great work. All right.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Going over? What have you got?
It's going over. Every day of the week it's going over.
This could be an expensive day out.
I don't know. I reckon you've got the Louis Bush bet in the bag. It's money.
Well, we haven't struck that one as well, but... That just didn't look that good off the boot, did it?
Nah, it didn't. But I mean, we've got to give her some credit. She has kicked well today. She kicked well last week.
And great comment there from the one from BG last week. She might not be a builder, but she nailed that one. Okay, 2 minutes to go to half time.
Kick-off.
Manawatu will be looking up to concede again. Wairarapa Bush be looking to score again.
Feel clean. They can't let the ball bounce, which they have.
The safe hands of Van Fleet there, though. You say she'll carry hard.
think just retain that ball. Don't let any more points in.
Educated left boot.
That is a big Gary Owen in the midfield from Bex Marnie. Come with a take. And a flick up. Number 8 to number 8. Sam Monahan, buy these girls some jerseys. Bex again.
And the rabbit is on the go here.
Dum.
Precious.
Slow down. We'll take it. We'll take it.
And she is pumped.
And this is an opportunity leading into the break. We've got a minute to play.
And the crowd's really coming alive here at Memorial Park as well. And it's coming alive in the commentary box as well.
Getting excited. I am getting excited. And I can see, like, Beachy must be getting excited too, because every other moment I've looked over, he's been swiping left on his Tinder account. And he seems to have put the phone down for the interim. Wairarapa Bush in a great position.
That's false.
It's Toy Walker. Here we go. They've got to tidy the scrum up. They missed an opportunity last time off the scrum. You can see options out both sides. Bex has planted herself on the left, the number 8.
A lot of space. Yeah, great tackle.
Get over here.
And clutch turnover on the break there. Manawatu.
Yeah. I believe it was Salika Winiata with the turnover on that one. They are good. They are good over the ball. They are quick over the ball. How do you combat that, Beachy?
Well, I think you've just got to talk about at half-time the urgency to support your ball carrier.
Yeah.
Like I said, the technique's that good. It looks like it's going to be a turnover every time. And maybe if not, then the hands are on the ball, but
it's just because they're quick. But you know, like you can mitigate that by just having a supporting player on your shoulder as you take contact.
Yeah, that's right. Don't leave any gap between you and the supporting player. Wairarapa Bush have been good at contesting the line-out so far. 1 and 2 have won that one.
They have. Manawatu will just be.
Don't give her a gap. Oh, great tackle.
Collision from 2 Wairarapa Bush players. One looks to have gone down. She's up now.
Here's our number 13
some
again.
Options. Manawatu.
This will be a real coach killer.
She's got some wheels too. That is 95-metre effort from Manawatu. They've done very well. And another momentum shift, do you believe?
Oh, she scored that? Well, no, it's good work. So it all starts from the set piece there. Great break by Winiata up the middle.
Yeah, maybe she was lucky. I mean, that Manawatu coach has got to have a quick word to these girls about putting the ball down when they're over the try line. There's been 3 tries that they have all scored, but could have easily have lost it. That is a real coach killer, that is. Would you say it momentum shift? Yeah.
You wouldn't be happy.
Yeah. But Wairarapa Bush, what a gallant last 10 minutes of play before that stint.
Yeah.
Really got themselves back in the game. And it's 10 points different, halftime break.
And we'll give you guys a break.
From our voices. Yeah. You can unmute your devices now. We'll be back.
Wairarapa here in Marsden. Manawatu currently in the lead here at halftime, 38-26. Beats Money to kick off. Good start by Manawatu there, regained the kick off well. Wairarapa pinning off a huge punt there, well collected by Wairarapa Bush though. Also great footwork there as well by Paris. And as Tavita and I alluded to before, Manawatu strong over the ball again there, and they've gone quickly. That might have been turned over while they push there, I'm incorrect. And, oh, great offload there. One more pass. This could be try time for Manawatu. Unlucky there for Wairarapa Bush, but great play by Manawatu there, keeping the ball alive. Some great handling out to the left. And not the ideal start for Wairarapa Bush there. But full credit to Manawatu. Some very enterprising play.
What have I missed, Beachy?
Wairarapa Bush kicking off. Well taken by Manawatu and made their way downfield. Great. Peeled us some massive meters, Wairarapa.
Yep.
Wairarapa Bush on the counter attack, but as we talked about beforehand, Manawatu straight over the ball, causing a penalty.
Big Bottle says she doesn't get it.
Okay.
Sure, they're safe to get that one. Just thanks to Bob's Fuel Shed and the Gravel Pit for the halftime refreshments.
There you go. But yeah, so like I said, I would say it was talked about at halftime, but Wairarapa Bush had to be quicker over the ball there.
Bush with a kick off here. A few changes out there. You can see Peter.
Yeah, well, they're still rolling someone now.
Yep.
There's some changes in the front row for Wairarapa Bush.
Just peeled off by Manawatu. Quick to get over the ball.
Big game players that I'm looking at. Jelly's back on at fullback.
Oh,
look
at that.
Look at the footwork there. Jeez.
Slow down, Salika Wairarapa.
Holy hecker.
It's nearly like they told her at halftime she's allowed to play rugby. That was some rapid footwork.
Look at the acceleration just as she hits halfway. Bang.
Oh, she put the afterburners on, did she? What, Salika Wairarapa? Jeepers creepers.
Great boys and balance there while running.
Yep. She's not the biggest of human beings either. God, she's fast.
Maybe the coach has told her at half time she's got the license to cut it loose.
Tell you what though, he's going to have to slow down and she gets a speeding ticket. I reckon she's going to get this for another big double up.
Okay, then we're even, are we? And here we go. Manawatu's come out quick. Well, what was I looking for there? I was saying quick and fast, but it means the same thing.
Yeah. Hard and fast.
What was I looking for there? Like fire. But great start by Manawatu. Probably exactly what the coach is looking for.
Wairarapa Bush on the other hand. Teacher, Beachy, and not an English teacher.
Wairarapa Bush on the hand. What can they do? Tavita, what's got to have to change here?
Look, they need another momentum shift. That's what they need. They got it just before the break.
Oh, this is a great run again.
But they can't afford to let Manawatu run rampant like that.
Yeah, they've got to make the first up tackle, so it's going to be important here. This first phase off this to shut down this pod here.
So all of a sudden,
off the line fast there.
Lucky Alistair Payne had his back to her. I mean, all of a sudden, it's a 24-point ball game in favour of Manawatu.
Yeah, just turn like that. It's 12 points.
Wairarapa Bush were right in this, so they've got to get the ball back. They've got to go to work.
Yeah, if you've just tuned in, the scoreline isn't a pretty true reflection of this game. Manawatu just scored 2 quick tries there.
Yep,
Manawatu, sorry.
Viskill's been solid with ball in hand
great
today.
work by Paige Walker there. She's probably been told at half-time she needs to focus on shutting her down.
Yep.
Winiata again. Don't give her space.
Holy hecker.
And just showing her credentials there.
Holy hecker. She is rapid. She is quick.
And she's just gone back to back.
And they have to reassess. Maybe putting too much focus on the defense out wide and in the pocket rocket. Exploit those gaps in close. She is devastating when she gets going.
I think by the look of it, two of Wairarapa Bush's more, say if you use the word more experienced campaigners, Anamik and Tiffany?
Yep.
Tiffany?
Is it cement for Tiffany? Not on the field?
I don't think so. So others going to start stepping up in those regions.
So they'll be calling on the likes of Walker in the midfield.
Monique Clogg,
Missy Williams at 8. These ladies really need to, show some game maturity. Talk some wise words to the troops.
I like this though, slowing it down before the kickoff.
Yep. You'd normally pull a Lewis Bush though and just grab your ankle and do it then, Ref just stops the game for you.
Poor Bushy. Great chips.
Poor Bushy. Wairarapa Bush. Could they look at the option to come left off the kickoff? There's some big space there.
Yeah, couldn't change something. There's massive space out left if they look.
Space.
That's gone 10.
It's gone 10.
Great
the
kickoff.
bounce is good.
If you want to see perfection in the kickoff, just watch that. So Wairarapa Bush need to build from the end turnover. What's that for? Holding on. Manawatu over the ball again.
Yep. Now opting to go quick. They've got that confidence.
It's a great ball.
They've earned the license to throw it. Meters made up the middle.
As I said before, they've done all the hard work up front. They've earned the right to go wide.
She's still going.
The legs pumping there.
It is. Pumping those legs in contact.
Still going.
Surely it's not the same player. It's a 30-metre effort. Like a bulldozer. Oh, she's...
Jeez, this is try time, I think. And she's on for a quick hat trick.
And who's that? Oh, I wonder.
Who's going to pop up there? If you actually go back and look at the replay, there's 3 options there running off 21. That's great game organisation there by Manawatu. Wairarapa Bush just, obviously looking around there.
They're turning it on early in the second half, aren't they? Manawatu.
And if you give yourself that many options, it's going to cause headache and she just decided to go herself.
Look, I'm 2 out of 2 here, Beachy. I'm going to do your favour, and I'm going to say she's going to miss.
Okay. So you do me a favour?
Yeah, you do your favour. Surely she can't score 3 tries in a row and then nail it from the sideline. Is she quickly becoming the Salika Winiata show, isn't it?
Yeah, probably should be writing this down, what her personal points tally was. Scott Coddy's out there talking to the troops and Christine's in the middle. What are you saying to your players?
Well, firstly, he won't be talking, he'll be yelling. It's what he does best. Look, they need that momentum shift. They need those old heads to stand up and just get the ball back. They've done really well every time they've had the ball.
And that is over.
No, it is not.
That's a false accusation.
It's going to be a cheap night at the gravel pit. That's right.
God, that was going to be sponsored by Inspire today. Wairarapa Bush won that last kickoff, but yet again found wanting at ruck time.
I bet the Wairarapa Bush girls will be smiling as they see Salika Winiata leave the field behind them.
Yeah, that'll be a big sigh of relief.
Yep. And it's, geez, what a first 9 minutes in the second half for Manawatu, eh?
And she then clapped off there. It's been a great individual performance.
Yep.
With 30 minutes to go, maybe she might get injected a bit later on.
It's Manu for low kick. Going there. Got to get this ball back. Got to work hard.
Good first up tackle.
Flatline defense's options out left. They choose to go right. Then spread the ball.
Got to make the tackle here.
Again.
Oh, jeez. No. She's just cut through there.
It is looking like two very different teams to what we've seen in that first half, Beachy.
Yes, what have Bush made many changes?
They have made a few changes, not wholesale changes though.
No, yeah.
But they are letting this Manawatu team make it look easy with the ball in hand, aren't they?
You'd have to say that's probably more lapses in individual tackling.
Yeah, I think so.
And drop kickers swinging around, but just underneath the bar. Right, you don't want to sound like a broken record, but where do you go from here?
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. You've got to start getting creative now, though, right? The scores turn into a game that something's got to change.
Yeah, Wairarapa need to get that urgency back that they had in the first half.
They've got to try something different.
And here we go, and this could be regained. No, she's hit that on the burst too.
You know, at least they chanced their arm. It wasn't working.
She had the
confidence to try something different.
Yeah, but caught short out here. First up tackle has to be made.
Yeah, it's a good tackle there from the winger.
Manawatu is so good over the ball. Won't even give Wairarapa a snuff.
They have really lifted her up a notch in the second half.
Bex Marnie's got latched onto that one. This could be a turnover if she holds onto that.
He's caught it
more. Oh, she's unlucky there. She really could have held onto that.
Oh, he can't do that. Looked like it was from the side.
Yeah,
he's got his arm out.
And a little chip kick comes through. Free play here.
So he's going back for the penalty.
Advantage played. No.
Ellie Payne's gone back for the penalty from the side. From the side, so penalty here. Manawatu. I don't think we've seen the Bush girls touch the ball this half, have we?
No, it's been.
And I'd say they'll be looking to go quick. Without the wise head Salika Winiata on, who probably would have opted the sideline.
There's the tap and go here, I think.
Yep.
Off we go.
But and so you can. When you've got that many points ahead, you can do this. Manawatu retain the ball out left.
Someone's going to have to step up here for Wairarapa and get a turnover.
Yep.
And there we go. Is that the break Wairarapa need? They have been strong off the set piece.
They've been strong off the set piece, yeah. Pushed back a couple of times in a scrum. Their line-out has been very good. Some more changes coming on here for the girls from the Bush.
Sam Tippany coming back on. That'll shore things up, definitely, and for the forwards. Rolling on for, is that Missy Williams? No.
Missy Williams is she walking off the field here? Tell you what, she's had a solid game, has she?
She had a brilliant game.
Yep, she would probably be my my pick from this Bush team so far today.
The basics always get kind of overseen sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what she's done really, really well.
She has. She's done a mountain of work on attack. She's done a mountain of work on defence. She's been some great footy.
That's great work, 8-9. And...
just let that ball slip through the fingertips. The pass probably needed to be a bit higher there from the halfback. Manawatu, another opportunity inside the Wairarapa Bush half. Blue skies and suns out here in Masterton.
And if you're thirsty, Mario Pesco's just opened up the tent on the other side.
He has too. Reckon our headphones will reach over there?
Don't know if he'd be listening, Mario, to be honest. Probably on trackside.
Manawatu looking out to the back line.
Little 1-2 there, first 5, second 5. And here's number 13 again. She's in. Oh, that's great work
great
to shut her
tackle.
down. And she's lost the boot.
Yep,
and over the ball.
Yep.
Who was that?
Grab her boot, chuck it away.
That Bex Marnie over the
Maris
ball.
trip
And
from way back.
that has to be a penalty. Yep, advantage.
Some good meters.
Get over the
Girls
ball
are there. Manawatu's there quick.
Oh, gee, she's
Ellie
strong
Payne's
over
going
the
to
ball,
take her
whoever that
back.
was.
Didn't get back 10.
This is good for Wairarapa Bush. They have decided to go to the touchline. Bit of time to regain a bit of structure.
Yeah, that was a great tackle from Jelly on the centre, who's been an outstanding player with ball in hand today.
Great nudge.
Bex Marnie just peeling off an extra 40 metres. They really need to use this. We talk about momentum shifts. They got one late in that first half, clawed their way back 2 tries. They need to do something again if they want a chance of coming up with the W here today.
Yeah, and Waterbush line-out's been strong. It's still getting lifted here. She's gone up on defence and attack. She's lightning off the ground. And we'll just watch this here. She'll be banged straight up. It should be clean ball for Bush. Nope.
Looks like they might keep it.
Oh, that's a good tackle.
It's a Manawatu. We'll have a throw in.
Watch on the replay there.
Yep. Wairarapa Bush needing to put some pressure on. Try to get that ball back.
Here we go.
And they will too.
Great dummy there.
Because they got ball from the opposition's throw. Beachy.
Yeah, it's great surge there by number 23 too.
Yep.
Now Bush needs to start building from this here.
Probably their best opportunity they've had this half. Paige Walker shores it up in the midfield.
She'll always take up 2-3 defenders, won't she?
Yep.
Oh.
Go out right. Pass went to Deck.
Everyone's going to scurry back here, support the ball carrier. No, good Bush over the ball. People lined up left and right.
Players need to get back. They need to get back.
Here we go.
Oh, that's an opportunity.
That's good work there by number 12. Advantage wide up a Bush. And that will be a scrum. Knock on.
Yep. Scrum, knock on. Wairarapa Bush get another go at it. They look to be a little bit tired out there. Beachy, probably a bit more effort needed in getting back behind the player with the ball and supporting them.
Yeah, it's obviously Wairarapa Bush women's second game. So, and it is hot.
It's very hot.
It's very hot.
Anyone would be tired, let's be fair.
But it's like I say, it's just working that extra bit harder for your teammate.
Yep.
Especially when you're going back there, it's just turning around those extra few
And I think
plays.
that we've seen a big improvement from the Wairarapa Bush girls from last week, hey? Like this is a classy Manawatu team.
Oh, massive.
And it has been a very even game, although the scoreline can be misleading.
Yeah, you wouldn't, if you just turned up, and I'd probably say it was kind of, it's not a fair reflection.
Yep.
Wairarapa Bush, we're winning 14-12 at one stage.
Yeah. And now what? I mean, my maths is not that great, but that looks like about, 42 points in it?
Yeah, 26.
Yeah,
20,
you can tell it's we've got a Tyler and a PE teacher
30.
here. Yeah, not our strong point. Wairarapa Bush looking and assessing their options.
Just get the ball at the back of the scrum.
Here we
8,
go.
9. Here we go.
8, 9. Jink.
It's great.
Yeah,
This is great play by Wairarapa Bush.
They
women's
needed a
rugby
momentum
team.
shift, and there it is. And I'll tell you what, Beachy, I'm going to do you a favour and say Bex Marnie's going to slot
Hopefully,
this
pull
one.
off. Yeah, I was going to say, pull off the replay there. This is great. Four sets of hands that ball go through.
It was good. It was good. And that's what they need to do, though, right?
Well, that's it.
Yep.
Every time they've had the ball, they've scored.
Yeah. No, it's very untrue, but
Well, pretty close.
they've done pretty good, though. They've done, very well. But they need to build on that, and hopefully, get some more points very soon, and you'll give your team that self-belief again.
Yep. And
And it's amazing how much that can do for a team, especially when they're behind like they are now.
yeah, that's it. So
Yeah.
I don't know if the three-quarter break's coming up at the right time or wrong time for Wairarapa Bush, actually. They don't want to kind of break the momentum here.
No. I'll tell you a little story about this inspirational rugby player for the green and white team that plays in Marston. He had his team down by 30 points in a grand final and somehow won the first championship for that shitty club in the last 20 years. And that man was Peter Beach, who's sitting right next to me. He did well, didn't he? And so what would you be telling your troops, Beachy?
At that stage, you just got to play, don't you?
Yeah.
I think Wairarapa Bush got no worries in their attack. But the massive one here is, and I suppose it's the same old adage, you got to take the kick off.
Yep. Start well.
And then perfect. They can start building from here now.
Yep. That is good. Just keep
Bit of
this
a
up.
blindside there, actually, if they'd look. No.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, send her off. You can't do that.
Yeah, Payno's. Yeah, there you go. Bex Marnie's right there. Someone's got to be with her now. She's going to make a break.
Spoiling
It's all right, play
tomato
on.
sauce all over the commentary box. I'm leaving
Ball.
that for you, Tony Lyford. You can look that up later.
Ball's gone backwards here. 59 minutes gone.
Wairarapa Bush with opportunity, ball in hand. They've given him no option but to kick it, but look at that kick. It's a great kick, just dribbling out there. Oh,
and we'll call 3/4 time there.
Some mature rugby there from Bex Marnie. I mean, those girls, though, need to give her options. She had no option there but to kick it. Everyone else was plateaued with her.
Wairarapa Bush had some great pods set up at the beginning of the game there. As I said, there was nothing set up for there. But they were caught a bit off guard, though. She did take the quick tap.
Yep. Too true. But they've showed what they can do when they get front foot ball and keep that ball in hand, though, eh?
That's right.
Yeah. It's been a good game of footy. It's been a great game to watch. We see change made from Wairarapa Bush in the last 10 minutes too. Casey Hayata coming on. Casey pours beer at my local in Greytown, Beachy.
Good pour.
Great pour, yep.
Has Anton Perscope had his bar tab yet?
Who's this person jumping on yelling for Mid Canterbury? Is that team from Timaru?
Oamaru.
Oamaru.
Yeah, we had to get the geography right from last week.
Yeah. Your dad actually sent me a message and filled me in. Thank you, Tony Beach.
Someone's got to keep them honest.
Yeah. This is pretty bad of me not to know where Mid Canterbury plays their footy out of, eh? Most of those South Island Bogan teams are the same, though, eh? Somewhere south of Christchurch, north of Bluff.
South of the Bombays. About 800 kilometres south of the Bombays.
Wairarapa Bush will be looking to improve things in this last quarter, eh?
Yeah, you don't want to say never, but they've really, what are you looking at, 4, 5 converted tries there?
Well, look, like Wairarapa Bush, I believe, won the first quarter. Manawatu probably the second quarter, definitely the third.
They just started way too well, didn't they?
But I mean, the proof is what Manawatu did in that third quarter. If Wairarapa Bush can replicate that going into this last stanza, we've got a ball game on our hands.
Yeah. Sleeka Winiarta's been quite vocal in the huddle there.
Yep. It's this same joker on our live feed going for Mid Canterbury. I think he's on the wrong Facebook page.
Yeah. Well, these flown through from last week.
Super Saturday today, Beachy.
That's correct. The big push.
Yep. Big
to
push.
Go out and get vaccinated.
Get your vax and get a free bag of candy floss.
Yeah, well, I'm just waiting for the KFC day to come to Marston and we get a free popcorn chicken snack box.
People lining up for their third, fourth and fifth vaccination if they did that at Marston.
Give me 5.
Should do it at the drive-through for KFC. That's a great initiative. Hold on to that. Write it on paper and send it into Auntie Cindy. You're on to something there.
What's up?
Yep.
So massive 20 minutes coming up for Wairarapa Bush here.
Wairarapa Bush chair leading into this first quarter. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Give us a cracker of a last quarter. And it is, I believe it's going to be Manawatu ball.
Yeah,
yep, Manawatu ball. That was from that kick from Bex Marnie.
Bush put some good pressure on that last line out though of Manawatu's.
Yep.
Super Saturday.
All right.
Sleeka Winiarta's
she's
coming in at lock. Just can't keep her out of the action.
You move. Oh, and she's jumping too.
Yeah, she's won the ball. What can she do?
I was going to say with her height, they're going to have to get her up high, and she did, and she won the ball. Manawatu now.
Oh, great fend off there.
Had up by Bex. They retained
She's
the
had
ball.
a great game, Bex Marnie, on defence.
Sleeka
good
Winiarta.
tackle.
Oh, that was a great tackle.
Need to roll out there. Alistair Payne hates people lying over the ball.
Does he what?
Manawatu come around the corner nicely, though.
Oh, a solid run.
Jeez, some good runs and good tackles coming in as well.
Wairarapa Bush defence is... Oh, that's good. There's an opportunity.
Nearly an intercept there. Here we go.
The Rabbit presents the ball.
Wairarapa get this wide now.
Oh,
That's a
who's
great
this?
surging
Is
run.
that Casey Hayata? There's a good run making meters and another opportunity.
Quick ball here for Wairarapa.
Oh,
Get out the back door.
Oh,
Great
she's just
ball.
put her head down and throwing it out wide.
Give
Paige Walker.
Get over the ball there nicely.
Yep. The Wenger flows it out the back.
There's some great ruck there.
Bush needs to reset. Retention's been good.
It has. Just got to keep building here. Can't rush anything.
No. And they can't rest
and
on
they've
that.
worked pretty good.
Options. Throws it out wide again. Paige
Some
Walker.
numbers.
Oh, and she's made the break. Oh, she's got a 2-on-1. Got to keep it in. Got to keep it in.
And
that's a try.
Time.
That's a try.
Brilliant try by Wairarapa Bush.
That's exactly what they needed. Hopefully it's the momentum shift they needed. Hopefully it's enough of a momentum shift.
And that all started from the turnover back at halfway.
That's a great passage of play. There must have been, 10 plus phases there before we got those points.
I was going to say, and they're just eyes up and scanning well.
I'm going to let you pick this one, mate. I believe that I'm free up at the moment.
Okay, it's going over.
It's going over. Peter Beach has got Marnie with a successful kick here.
This will move it to 40 points. A massive points tally for both teams.
Yeah, it has. It's made for an entertaining game.
So what made that try there? Was that just build up, just sustained pressure from Wairarapa Bush?
Yeah, I think they went right, they went left, they went up the middle, they retained the ball. There's a couple of great runs in there that they made good meters too. I think they just got to keep doing that. 4-0 to Tavito Isaac. Yeah,
you always beat me.
Good night at the grapple pit. Evan, we've still got plenty of time left. I mean, there is still a big gap between the two teams.
So it's 2 tries in a row for Wairarapa Bush, though?
2 tries in a row for Wairarapa Bush. They are winning the third quarter.
You keep taking advantage of these opportunities.
So, Salika Winiata, do you think she's playing lock? Front row?
Lock or flanker. Or wing.
It's an effort and a half, isn't it?
Let the ball bounce there.
Tallest lock I've ever seen.
To play that, you got to play the whistle team.
And speaking of devil, who is it to pick the ball up? Manawatu of options and an advantage.
Eyes up here, Wairarapa Bush.
You can see the pattern that they're playing out there, The pods of free set in the arrowhead formation, opt to go out the back.
Heaps of options.
Bit of miscommunication there from the Manawatu team.
Is advantage still being played here?
No, I don't believe so. Advantage is over.
Okay, so Wairarapa Bush can take great work. Big money.
Yep, she reacted quickly to that one. Did she what? I believe it's going to be close to a penalty. No.
Great count.
Pressure.
Can't give her space like that.
Someone called a police.
That was a great line. She spotted that one.
Did she what? Didn't have anyone home near Wairarapa Bush. She has got some gas.
She's really showing her class, isn't she?
Yep, no, she is. She is, and she's still got it too. She's still got all of that speed that she showed us when she first blitzed onto the scenes. New Zealand Sevens.
Yeah,
she was an absolute weapon for them back in the day. She played, represented New Zealand more in the 15s game than Sevens game of recent years. Playing fullback, I think, is her preferred position.
She was also New Zealand Rugby Women's Player of the Year in 2016.
You've obviously just been Googling that, or did you know that from the start?
I just looked that up. That's great to have someone of that calibre at Memorial Park, isn't it?
Yep. Tell you what, she's still playing classy rugby too. I mean, both sides are lucky to have some of those experienced girls out there playing.
15 minutes left for Wairarapa Bush here.
Who's the most well-known rugby player you've ever played with, Beachy?
Me personally.
Apart from James Goodger, obviously.
Arini Iei.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
First 5 from Auckland.
Yep, great guy.
Yep.
Played with him up in Auckland. Just good. He's now coaching in America, actually.
Yep.
I see he's linking up with Neil Foote recently.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Neil Foote, Wairarapa Bush fly half. He was a Marist and a Greytown rugby man, if I can remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Quick tap there by Manawatu. No, not on
Bit
the
of
mark.
a turncoat like Lawrence Matthews.
Love you, Laurie. Yourself?
Other than Lewis Bush, probably
Peter Beach.
Peter Beach, yeah. I'd say Pity Wepu. Experience, going to play 8-9 with him. Just a good lad. Manawatu ramping up the midfield. Takes a couple of
he
defenders
hasn't
to take down.
suited up for East Coast this weekend as well.
Some
great work at the ruck there by Sam Tipene.
Yep. Numbers out right too.
Here we go.
Oh, Darian Walker. Oh, the pass looked good from here too to Rabbit.
Darian probably could have kept that, just tucked that under the arm, had to go.
It was a good break. Wairarapa Bush doing well, and they chucking some subs. We've got 4 players trotting out there for Wairarapa Bush. They've got Missy Williams re-entering the field. She'll be an asset for this last quarter. All right, and there's another couple coming too. The luxury of subs. Didn't have that last week for the opposition.
Paris James, who's also come on at number 9, she's had some good touches when she's been given the ball.
Yeah.
Hopefully these changes don't disrupt the flow too much of Wairarapa Bush, but like I said, 30 minutes to go.
Look, I think...
chucking caution to the wind.
Yeah, some fresh lungs this late in the game surely is only going to be a good thing. So this girls fixture is one of our curtain raiser to the Heartland game. We'll see Farrier's Wairarapa Bush playing against West Coast, and what is going to be a pretty tight game, I believe. Beachy.
Yeah, both teams kind of playing for survival for any silver. Oh, great breakdown the
look at
blind
that!
side.
Look at this. He's got some wheels.
Oh, that's a great tackle. Whoever made that from
They've
Manawatu.
retained the ball, though.
And advantage. So quick tap and go here.
Go.
Oh, it's going to be back 5. And they're going to spin
Darian will spin it left.
Great work on your own line there, Manawatu. And they've peeled up. No,
penalty.
Alistair Payne, no, not back on the line. Quick tap or scrum?
Oh, go. Just tap it. Score some points.
Big Smarties, he's tackling Alistair Payne there. Who's lining up out left?
There's some options in this Wairarapa Bush team.
Great
Van
first
Vliet
up tackle. Great offload.
to Walker. Driving her.
One of the things we talked about last week was the handling here. Wairarapa Bush have just increased tenfold in that regard, haven't they?
Big improvement. Look at option there at left.
More,
She cuts back.
Oh,
good defense from Manawatu to stop that.
one more pass, surely. Around the corner.
She'll go herself.
Darian Walker.
Try
Beautiful
time.
Try.
Darian Walker. Have we got the pronunciation right?
Darian,
we do.
And it's three in a row for Wairarapa Bush.
Oh, that's good. That is good footy. It's what they
still
needed.
10 to go.
Yep.
You wouldn't write them off?
I would not write them off. I've seen weirder things happen out on this pitch.
This is for 5. What are you picking?
I reckon she's going to get this.
Okay.
Yeah.
BG giving some words of wisdom.
So what you need to do, Bex, is just give it a half metre to the left. Shave it in like DC would.
Bit of left to right.
Yep.
This Wairarapa Bush won't be happy seeing this number 13 come back on for Manawatu though.
Yeah. And Brent Gear, he's an experienced goal kicker from the Morris Rugby Football Club, I believe.
He is.
Yep.
James Goodger's goal kicking coach.
Yep.
Oh,
he got one back on me there, Bex.
Uncharacteristic miss by Bex Marling.
Yep.
Big thanks to sponsors again today. Saudi Saya.
Saudi Saya, yep, major sponsor. Obviously, Trust House, another big one.
10 o'clock cookie. Farriers, Bar and Eatery.
Scott's Agricultural. Reese and Jason with Scott's Ag, thank you for your support. Breadcraft, Homes Construction, Greytown.
Yeah, great initiative by these sponsors being able to let this live stream happen. So if you can't come down or if you're watching anywhere in the world, you can still catch up with all the women's and men's rugby in the Wairarapa. Kick off there. Great kick off by Manawatu. And Knock on.
Manawatu regain that ball.
It's a great run here.
Yep, ramping up field. Looking at options out right. Short tip-on ball for Manawatu.
They've got acres of players lined up to the right here. Is this turnover? Great work by Wairarapa Bush with the turnover. They spin this.
Was good in there. That is options.
Van Fleet up the middle. And which way are we lined up now? And penalty.
And penalty. Are they going to go quick or are they going to slow it down? She's looking out this side.
Kick the other way. Using that bounce to the turf nicely. But first up tackle needs to be made here. That's great work.
It was a good tackle.
Yeah, but Alistair Payne's not happy with that one. Around the head.
High.
That's got the collar, didn't it?
Yep, and Manawatu have gone quickly.
Oh, bit of shepherding there. Oh, that's good contact.
Manawatu looking to speed the game up. Big options out left here. The tip on. Manawatu out wide, and the Wairarapa Bush managed to take her across
the
the sideline. Yep. We've got 8 minutes left to play.
Jeez, Wairarapa Bush really found their form again this third.
Yeah, they have. They've played well. They probably outside of reach of the silverware this game.
Yeah, but
they've definitely looked the better part for this last quarter, haven't they, Beachy?
They look really, really good.
Well, and they've won the line out.
One line out there, so have to use this. Get away from the sideline. Over the ball nicely.
Some decent options out there for Wairarapa. Walker through the midfield.
Oh, she's good with the ball in hand, isn't she?
She's great. And another Walker looking to fish that ball out.
Some good structure here from Wairarapa Bush. People lined out and people straight over the ball. If they keep going the same way here. Holy hecker.
That is a tackle and a half.
Jeez. And advantage being played. Oh, there's some more big contact. Yep. Getting stuck into it now. Keep working around the corner, Bush.
The Bush team looking a little bit tired, but managing to retain that ball.
Need to get this one, their game breakers.
Yep. Oh, looked marginally offside there, the Manawatu.
Advantage still being played. And
here
we go, if we take this quickly.
Yeah, it's one thing taking it quickly, it's another thing having your players to do it. But Walker will. She'll go straight up the Hayes. That'll get off me, Salika Winiata.
See you later.
How's your father? Oh.
And good support play there by Wairarapa Bush. Need to keep working here, keep working. A big 7 minutes here for Bush.
It is. You just can't get guilty of playing a game of one-off runners, though.
No, that's it.
They've got to find something in the engine.
Ball's been raked away there, and knock on.
They'll be given another opportunity with Wairarapa Bush. They do look tired, though. Both players look tired, and I mean, so they should. It's been a very fast and wide and moving game of footy so far.
See, they don't call it the championship quarter for nothing, do they?
No. Bush with a scrum. 6 minutes to play. The scoreline is 43 points Wairarapa Bush, 75 points Manawatu.
And if you kind of go back, just that poor start after half-time for Wairarapa Bush, they'll be ruining that at the moment. And they gave away about 20, 25 unanswered points.
And you know, if you deleted that quarter out, it would be the tightest of games.
Tight head here? Yep. Oh no, sorry, was that Wairarapa Bush ball?
It was the Wairarapa Bush ball, yeah.
Oh, my apologies.
They've retained it here. The girls are lined out left.
Good strong carry there.
Yeah, making good meters.
Van Fleet waiting for it.
It's gone over her head. Walker will run it herself.
Oh, and just two Manawatu players straight out. Oh, that's great work
got the
there
ball back.
by Bush. Oh, that was a great offload on the tackle.
It's gone forward, unfortunately. The girls in red and green. Look, and just also another big shout out to Sam Monahan, who is sponsoring a full kit, I believe, for Wairarapa Bush next year, and shorts for the Manawatu girls.
That's really good of you, Sam.
That is great of you, Sam. You're Wairarapa Bush legend, you are. drop in the water.
The king of
like that,
the king of the Wairarapa.
Prince. Manawatu. So Winiata is at number 8.
Off the back.
I would love to see it. Gosh, I'd love to see it.
Flanker's got to be wary here with her on the side, at the back, sorry.
Oh, she's as fast as...
Oh, tight head, here we go.
She's as fast as great. Anyway, Wairarapa Bush, tight head, they've got the ball back.
Oh, Alistair Payne's got in the way there.
Yep. Missy Williams, rampant run, making metres up the midfield. Yep, hold that ball. Well, she looked a little bit. Anyway, great. Ali's got his, Alistair Payne has his arm out. And so he'll be blowing it for a penalty here.
Over.
And
need to go on the ball quickly here.
Shot at goal, you reckon?
No.
Heck no.
No. Tap and go.
The rabbit.
Here we go. Get him behind her, Bush.
Monique Clode taking it up. They need to be quicker there on support.
They're great over the ball, Manawatu, yeah.
They need to be quicker, especially with how quick Manawatu is over the ball.
Wairarapa Bush is lining up on the sideline, itching to get back on.
Yeah, there's a few of them. Winiata taps
and
it.
Goes, giving a lot of space here. Draws and passes nicely.
They've got some numbers out left. She'll make a break.
Ooh, unlucky to fall off that tackle there.
Gill slips off.
Good work. Ooh, what's wrong with that one?
Walker
that a high tackle?
That was...
Unlucky there.
It was. Salika Winiata takes a tap and quick run. She'll put the afterburners on and...
Oh no, here's trouble.
On a Lomu-like.
That's a great tackle. Oh, I'm caught behind the pole. Great try, Manawatu.
It is. Seeing the centre get the ball with space that close to the line.
Great tackle there, whoever put her down.
Yeah. And she freed it up inside to Winiata, who was in support.
The number 9 for Wairarapa Bush, Paris.
Still only 2 minutes to go in the game.
A few more changes coming on for Wairarapa Bush to finish this off.
Again, it's been it's a great game of footy to watch. Beachy, even though the score would not suggest that it has been fairly close, other than that third quarter, which was a bit of a blowout to Manawatu.
Yeah, I think you'd say Wairarapa Bush have had the majority of the position, wouldn't you?
Yeah, they've played well. And it's a big step up from last week, really tested too by this Manawatu team.
Oh, massive, especially some of the players coming back down from the top side as well.
Yeah, be great. And I'm not sure, do you know if they've got a game again next week?
Not sure at this stage.
We've only got a week-by-week contract on this gig. Tony Hargood not willing to make a full-time investment in Beach and Isaac commentary.
Beach and Isaac Media.
Yeah. Look here, the rabbit with the kick-off.
Right, here we go. Minute 20 to go. Good short kick-off there.
Take from Manawatu. Wairarapa Bush will be wanting to finish this game off on a high if they can.
The 50. Ball spurted out the back.
Yep.
Alistair Payne singles has gone backwards.
The number 8 goes wide left.
Knock on. Here we go. So Wairarapa Bush to mount an attack here.
They will get an opportunity in which will probably be one of the last set-piece plays of the game, if the clock is right. Scrum here, Wairarapa Bush.
What are your main takeaways for both teams from this?
Oh, look, I think both teams have played really good footy.
It's been a great game to watch.
Yeah, look, in the words of Tony Lyford, Manawatu with some industrious play. You could tell when they got their confidence up, they weren't afraid to sort of chance their arm, and it really paid off for them. Wairarapa Bush, also some good footy, a big improvement from last week. I think they probably just leaked a few too many players through that outside quarter, and the second and third quarter. Beachy would probably be if they shut those players down, I think it could be a very different game.
Yeah, and I think that's probably some good experience from these guys, especially in this quality position. Opposition, you can't give them that 5-minute, 10-minute gap because they'll take advantage of it.
Yep, and so they have.
Scrum for Wairarapa Bush, the last play of the game here.
Last play of the game. Looking to finish strong.
Ball spurted out for...
Ball.
Here we go.
The winger comes in.
Oh,
and
and
look
she's
at
gone.
this. Put the foot down.
No.
It's a great chase from Manawatu.
Oh, the in and out.
It's a stop-start. She needs to get support players there. There's a good tackle from Manawatu.
Playing on the ground, isn't it? Yeah, go the bush.
They need to go quickly. Darian Walker with the tap and run. She goes wide to her cousin.
Oh, great round the bootlaces tackle.
Manawatu quick over the ball again.
Bush have won that one, not back 10 metres. Ball's coming slowly here for the Bush.
Just what Wairarapa Bush needs is to finish this game strong.
Strong carry there, steady things up.
Just on a tidy note.
Here we go, we're going over the wide. Monique Clog.
Coming close.
Another pick and go.
Is it Van Vliet, is it? We're going to go right.
Getting close.
The ball's there at the back. I'll go again.
Someone's over the line there.
Looks.
Give it, Alistair. And he's awarded the try.
Fair call, Ali. Fair call.
I think that's justice for Wairarapa Bush Women's there.
Yeah.
That was a great break from the scrum.
It was. So what I am going to do for you, Peter Beach, is let you go double everything or nothing on this last kick. I believe it's free.
Okay, double everything you can pick.
I'm going to just wait and see who's kicking it first.
Okay.
You know what? I'm
That's the rabbit, I think.
You pick. You pick.
It's going over.
It's going over.
On the Wairarapa Bush Women are happy with that one. That's
They've
awesome. Great way to finish.
Yeah, it is. Look, it is a good way to finish.
I mean, it's not often you put up 50 points in the losing effort.
No. Nah. Great game of footy.
Oh, no. No,
it's
just
short of 50. It's going to be an expensive night for Peter Beach. Gravel Pit. It's a good game of footy. Well done to both teams. Thanks again to all the supporters for Wairarapa Bush helping put today's game on. Good way to finish, Beach.
Yeah, awesome to see this women's rugby flourishing here. A lot of work going in by guys here. Chris Senior, Scott Collins, Scott Collier, BG, and the rest of the management team. Sinead Barrell, Jess Davison on strapping. Test champion from Wairarapa College doing tea today. Yep. And it's just got to keep moving forward, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yep. Big thank you also to the officials, Ellie Payne, CJ and Via Peterson. Yeah, good game of footy from both teams. You know, big improvement from last week, and it would be lovely to see the girls from Wairarapa able to have another opportunity next week or in the weeks to come.
That's right, and as we keep mentioning actually, but if Wairarapa just kind of fell asleep for that 10 minutes, 15 minutes there side of half time, they led in about 4 tries, so that could have been, that could have been probably 20 points there, could have been a lot closer. Well, the score doesn't really reflect what happened out there today, but it was a great effort.
Yeah, no, it was a good effort. It was a good game of rugby to watch, and it was our pleasure to be here. Voice that you all muted. Yep, and just looking at the West Coast player lining up the kick, and it was terrible. So hopefully that's a sign of things to come with boys from the coast. Yeah,
and a lot of some exciting Heartland action going around the weekend. The big ones of Manawatu and Jose Gear.
Oh, and how good will that game be?
Shaping up the East Coast.
What do you reckon? It could be a Manawatu Zach Guildford face-off in a couple of weeks' time.
I mean, how good would that be?
Oh, that would be good.
Looking ahead, so Farrier's Wairarapa Bush men's team looking to get their first win of the competition.
Yeah, will this be West Coast's first win if they can
I think it
scrape in? Yeah, look, it's going to be a good game, great game of footy, and in the words of the famous Tony Beach, go the mighty, mighty Bush.
Thanks for tuning in today, team. Go out, not telling you what to do, get vaccinated.
And go down to Carterton, you get a free bag of candy floss, all great value.